Hi everybody, welcome to this quick 9 playthrough for the date that is now displayed on the screen. Remember to check the tournament times so that you have time to play all of your holes. Please hit thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Timestamps for all the holes in the video description down below. Bear in mind these are general wind conditions you will need to tweak according to the directions you face in the quick 9. And remember, some of these are old replays, so feature the old ball attribute levels. Good luck, here we go. Any form of tailwind, I'm going to be blasting it over there. Tighten ball, we're going to be absolutely fine. 6 bars of top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left, going with the A pot because we need it for the curl. Max plus 10, push back up to max. Then we're going to go with full overpower. You see, I'm going to use what looks like a lot of curl here. The reason I'm going with this is because we have wind from left to right. It's going to push us towards the bunker. If we have wind the other way, would need to reduce the curl. Full overpower with the Titan. Obviously you can go with the Berserker and less overpower if you want to. Hitting perfect, and even though we're using a lot of curl, look, we are still only just missing left of pin. Just rolling onto the fringe, very, very makeable wedge. Very good angle of wind direction here for the rough bumps. That's what I'm trying here. Going with a navigator ball, and it's just over 2 bars of top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right. Ball guide to the hole. Look at the position of the yellow ring, touching the rough line and the bunker at the same time. So very easy to set this shot up. This is a very good wind angle for the rough bump because we don't need to adjust into the bunker in any way at all. Mid plus 10 is the adjustment that I'm using here with the navigator. So mid plus 10. Hit this one perfect. And bounces the rough where we want and runs in beautifully straight at the pin for a hole in one. Going with the navigator again, 4 bars of backspin, 1 bar side spin to the right. And the position here I'm looking is the blue ring, that's my reference, touching the rough on the right hand side. As you can see, just backed off a little bit of the side spin there. But I do think we need to change and go with a full bar. Mid plus 20 is my adjustment here. No curl, just a standard shot. And we hit perfect. And this one does come in pretty nicely. Doesn't get in for a hole in one, but I do think we are close. But like I say, we just need to go with the full bar of right. We have some tailwind here, so I'm going to go aggressive. With the Titan, play with 6 bars top spin. Stupidly, I reduced this to 5 top spin. I didn't need to. 2 bars side spin to the right, stretch out, find our position. Then we are going to adjust max plus 10, then push back up to max. Can go with a Berserker if you want to use less overpower. Here I'm going with max, but I did need to stick with 6 bars top spin. Plenty of curl to the right, almost 1 ball outside the adjustment ring to the right. We do hit great left here, so we are going to be nearer to the rough on the left than we would like, but we still do find the fairway, and that's absolutely fine. Obviously a perfect would have put us a little bit more away from the rough. 392 yards. Obviously if you have more top spin, and if you'd have gone with 6 bars like I wanted to, we'd have been a little bit further. So we would probably have been in max distance Thorn here rather than Grizzly, but we still have a chance. I'm playing here 20% slider plus 10% elevation. I was judging from the minimum distance line how far I was from min. Check out the Academy playlist, tutorial videos for min, mid and max, and also slider and rings from min guidance. So 20% slider, 10% elevation. The ball guide did disappear, however, because there's a lot of flight time before the tree, I didn't actually need to go with any curl. And we dropped that beautifully. We do have a crosswind in this example. I'm actually going to play with a navigator with the rock level 8. If you do have the rock level 7 though, I would go with, or indeed the rock level 6, go with the power 2 ball so you can set up at the correct point. It's plus 1 with the rock level 8. So white ring touching the rough on the right, and then we're going to go with 2.5 bars top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right. Adjustment max plus 20. Max plus 20 on this one. And then once we've done that, we are going to take our shot and get your pen and paper ready. to write down your drive distance. Perfect ball away, and once again we are looking for this one to be around 330 yards. Going to go up towards the bunkers, but with the slope we'll just stop very nicely on that hill. 331 yards. Second shot, I'm going to add spin first, 5.5 bars backspin, and then once I've done that, I'm then going to find my position. Then look for the funnel. The yellow ring will be approaching the fringe. Just move your target around, make sure you are in the funnel. Once we've done that, I am then going to adapt my spin and add a little bit of right spin. Reason for this is the wind is going to push us right to left. Then I am going to adjust my rings, and here I'm going in between mid and max with 15% elevation. Once again, we can use yardage notes on this one. So in between mid and max, 15% elevation, hit perfect, and this one is going to bounce just before the fringe, goes up the green, and again is going to turn round and funnel down very nicely. It'll be very close, but most likely in for a lovely eagle on this par 4. Okay, we do have crosswind here, and it's level crosswind from right to left. Kingmaker ball, and we're going to add spin, which is just under half a bar of top spin and 1 bar side spin to the right. Half of the red ring inside the rough and half of the red ring outside the rough at +2. With the sniper level 10, obviously that would be +4 with sniper level 9 and +8 with sniper level 7 or 8. Adjustment max +25 on this one, and we have to zoom in as best we can because it doesn't allow you to get close up on the rings, so just try and adjust as accurately as you can. Max +25, hit perfect, and we will catch the rough very nicely, and then that top spin just gives us a nice speed, and we hit the pin and drop it for a beautiful hole in one. This shot and adjustment has been working very, very well for me. Fairly lengthy par 5, and you've got to get some overpower going on the drive. We do have cross tailwind here. We get direct headwind. This is going to be a tricky one, but for now let's enjoy this one. Max top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Adjust max +10. Then once I'm done, pushing up to max. And then we're going to go with some overpower and also some right curl. I'm pretty much, should we say 90% OP? Of course, we could push it harder as well if you want to. But got a very nice drive, and you'll see we do clear very, very comfortably there anyway with this wind. And we've got plenty of room on the fairway here, but it does roll very nicely. Drive distance here from middle tee of 416 yards. Second shot, there is a sniper rough bump available, but I do realise here I don't have enough topspin on my low level sniper on my level 8, so I'm going for the bounce up instead. General elevation here, I'm playing true club distance 30%. This is a tricky shot to drop for Albatross though. So simple bounce up. Just be sure to hit a good drive though. If you do catch rough or sand on the drive, you're not going to be anywhere near the green in 2 with this one. So I'm playing this mid +30. But you know, we're close. We're not, you know, within a square sadly, but it's a safe eagle on hole number 6. So I'm playing max +15% here. I go with a katana. Power 2 could go with the Titan if you want though as well. One thing I would suggest here though, just want to take off a little bit of top spin, and maybe could have lost a little bit of the side spin as well. So max +15. Obviously if we do get tailwind, we can go full blast down the left hand side and hopefully roll down the slope full of rough, avoiding the boulder to very close to the green. But otherwise this is a very good route to go. Be careful with these bushes here that you'll see, they are in play, so just mind out for those. We avoid them here thankfully, but you'll see what I mean. This slope just keeps on rolling down, and just okay there, so maybe a little bit less top spin would have been good on the drive. And I'm finding a minimum distance line of the thorn with this one, as we do have some headwind. Obviously, if we did have tailwind, have to play a bit further up using the rings from min method. I go min plus 10% with this one. So just finding minimum distance line, adjusting from there. If you're not aware about the method of counting up rings from minimum distance to determine slider, don't forget to check out the Academy playlist, which is on the channel homepage. So minimum distance plus 10 comes out at 2.2 rings. And we adjust this one. Very, very good chance of an eagle here on hole number 1. Hitting perfect. And comes in very nicely right at the pin. Ball guide to hole for an albatross. On this par 3, I would recommend that you're going to bounce over from the right hand fairway circular pad, because the left hand fairway that's connected to the green is extremely bumpy. So I'm adding backspin and a little bit of side spin here, depending what the wind angle is doing, of course. Having the blue ring, the kind of top and the left hand curve of the blue ring lined up with that fairway pad. You can see the ball guide is short and to the right of pin, because that is then going to compensate for the wind push. We've got kind of cross tailwind in this example. Adjusting 1 to 1, so 6 rings for a 6 mile/hour wind. Now look at the bunker there. If you're adjusting for crosswind in the other direction, it will cause you to adjust down to a lower point, so compensate for that if you need to. But with this setup here in this wind angle, we're dropping it nicely. Alright, here, as this is from tournament, I'm going to go with the big topper. If you don't have that club or you're playing tour play, go with a driver with 6 bars of topspin instead. You can still play a no-move target. Extra mile will put you further up, and Apocalypse, which will work fine. But here with the big topper, max topspin, 1 bar side spin to the right. Adjust max distance, no elevation. Does take us into overpower. I would recommend adding 1 ring on as well. We do want to get a bit more distance, and a little bit of curl to the right. So about 1.5 rings overpower. Hit perfect with this one, and what we want to happen here is to bounce over, and you'll see here we get an extra little roll, a bit of a glitch roll, which gives us about 15-20 yards more distance. Anywhere around 370, going to be absolutely fine. Once again, this is from tournament play, so I am packing the Guardian on this one, because I do want to try and get Albatross for the tournament scorecard. Max backspin, 1/2 bar of side spin to the right. Setting up here with the second bounce, 1 square to the left and 1 square higher than the cup. That is because the wind, crosswind with a headwind, will push us back towards the pin area. Here I am playing exactly between minimum and medium distance, 10% elevation. So this is 25% slider, 10% elevation. Perfect ball away. We're not going to drop this every single time with a perfect, but we are going to get close. Just a little bit of a tweak needed there, but perfect speed on the rollback. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.